Bonjour, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril. I have been a stem cell researcher for many years and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredients. And for today's video, I am going to review for you the Curel brand or Curel, whatever the name. It is a Japanese brand that is owned by the Gao group. So in Gao, you also find the very famous Aqua Rich, the Biore UV, so the sunscreen. So this bad boy right here that I do have, that has a pretty high content of alcohol, but if you are looking for, I would say, a gel type sunscreen that is not too heavy, not too greasy, this one can be an excellent one. But again, if you have impaired skin barrier, this one won't be for you. If you have any type of skin allergy and etc., I will not try it. Anyway, that's not the topic of today. So all the products that you are going to see today are basically almost all the products from the intensive moisturizing care line, so which is the green line. And I have to say that those products are just mind-blowing because they are so excellent in all the aspects. So first, let's talk about two major ingredients that you will find in basically all the products. So the first one is what we call a pseudo ceramide. So it is a molecule that is very close to the ceramides that we already have in the skin. So something that I think is not really clear in the head of most people is that we have on top of our skin two different types of lipids. We have the one that we call epidermal lipids, which are basically the lipids in between the dead skin cells. So the very last layer of your skin is named the skin barrier or the stratum corneum in biology. And we have dead skin cells, which are corneocytes, and they are packed with keratin, like we have in our hair, and also with a lot of natural humectant that attracts water. And then in between, we have a sort of glue that is made of lipids. So we have ceramides, and we have many different ceramides. We also have free fatty acid and cholesterol. And those lipids are not involved in acne. So this is something that you need to keep in your head. Those lipids are not problematic at all. But when you are deprived from those lipids, definitely you have an impairment of your skin barrier, and often atopic skin types, so very dry skin type, are deprived in ceramides. And also simply when we age, it has been proven that we are deprived in ceramides. So they are very key component on the health of our skin. The other types of lipid that we are going to find that could be problematic are the one that we find in the sebum, so the ones that are produced in our pores. We have glands that produce this sebum that is a mix between wax but also squalene and not squalane. By the way, I have a full video about squalane and squalene, and also some free fatty acid. And for example, the degradation upon UV exposure of squalene is one of the triggers for acne, but not only. So remove this idea that all oils are bad for the skin. This is not true. So all Curel products, and I'm pretty sure that they contain a pretty high concentration, which is something that I've never found in any moisturizer, is a pseudo ceramide, like I have said. So it's the cetyl PG-hydroxyethylpalmide, which, like I have said, is a pseudo ceramide, and the Gao group have done, I would say, extensive research on this one. Most of the time when you're looking at a face cream that contains ceramides, you will find them pretty at the end of the formula, but the main component that is going to lock in the water won't be ceramides, which in a way is a little bit silly because this is how our skin works. It is first and foremost the ceramides with the cholesterol and the free fatty acid, and not any shea butter, for example, even though shea butter is an excellent ingredient. So just keep this in mind. The other ingredient is an extract from eucalyptus. So this is not a fragrant extract, so therefore you are not at risk at reacting to it. And the Gao group have published several papers, so I've counted 3. There is maybe 4, I don't exactly remember, but there are some papers that have shown that this extract promotes the synthesis of ceramides. Most of them are only in vitro, but there is one that has been done in vivo, aka on us, and does show that we have a reduction of transepidermal water loss, so basically of the dryness of the skin. And those 2 ingredients, you are going to find them in all the products that I'm going to mention. Okay, so first let's start with the first cleanser. So they have two. The first one is a very classic one. This is simply an oil, the makeup cleansing oil. An excellent oil. Very simple. It is also completely fragrance free, like all the products that I'm going to show you. You don't have any weird botanical extract and etc. Simply amazing. If you like an oil to remove your makeup and especially your sunscreen as a first cleanser, the one from Curel is excellent. My favorite product is the other one that I'm going to show you as a first cleanser, and this one I am so addicted to it. It is the makeup cleansing gel. This is the one that I'm using the most currently, and it is simply so good. So this one is a gel type that turns into a oil that really glides beautifully on the skin. It also removes everything like a charm, and at the same time it emulsifies beautifully with water, so you don't have any oily residue, and still your skin doesn't feel stripped at all. Like I said, I love this product. If you are like a bit tired of using an oil or a balm, definitely try this one. The formula is also so interesting. The first ingredient is a humectant. This is a complex sugar. This is the sorbitol. Then we have water, and then we have caprylic triglycerides, which are what I think at least are the main lipids that are going to remove all the gunk on your face. Excellent product. The other product is simply a foaming wash. So this is a water-based cleanser. Again, in all the foaming products that I have ever tried, this is definitely my favorite one. Something that I don't really like about those products in general is that it makes a foam that is really thin and not that pleasant, which is not the case of this one. Like you see, the foam doesn't disappear, it really lather beautifully on the skin. So if you are the type of person that really like to have something that is foamy and at the same time really soft on the skin, definitely try this one. This is an excellent product. Again, it is pretty affordable. You can also use it simply to cleanse your hand. Very simple, but an excellent one. So before I tell you about the face product, I want to show you the two body products that I have from Curel. So the first one is the Moisture Milk. The other one is the Moisture Gel Lotion. And again, those products are so damn good. It is crazy, especially when you look at the formula. Those formula are simply mind-blowing, especially for body product, because in general, the overall formula is cheaper in a way because the brands makes like big containers, such as this one, for instance, and therefore you don't have, I would say, the same quality that you can expect from your face. This is not the case of those products. So the main difference between the two is that the Moisture Milk will be more targeted for dry skin type, while the Moisture Gel Lotion is definitely lightweight. This is my favorite product currently to moisturize my hands during the day. It is very lightweight, but at the same time it really traps the water in. So in terms of ingredients, for the Moisture Milk, so the body milk, it has glycerin as a main humectant, something very classic, and this is also the main humectant that you will find in all the Curel products. I have absolutely no problem with it. I love this ingredient. It is also naturally occurring in our skin barrier, exactly in the dead skin, in the corneal side, you find glycerin. The third ingredient is squalane. Yes, you find squalane most of the time, especially in a body product. You will never find as a main emollient squalane. You can find it as a face product, but not for the body. Squalane, I have a video about it, like I said, is an excellent ingredient to moisturize your skin. It is also very similar to one that we find in the sebum, which is squalene, but it doesn't have all the con from squalene. Anyway, check my video if you want to know more about it. But this is the only product basically that I know that the main emollient is squalane for the body. I love this one. At the fourth position, this is where we find the pseudo ceramide, so the acetyl PG hydroxyethyl palmitamide, what a long name. We also find dimethicone. Dimethicone is a silicone, an excellent one, especially if you have oily skin type. There is also cholesterol. And like I said, like all the product, perfume free, no alcohol, no botanical extract, and etc. Now the Moisture Gel, the Moisture Gel Lotion. So this one also contains glycerin as a second ingredient. Then we find another humectant, which is butylene glycol. And then at the fourth position, this is where we find dimethicone, because this one is targeted for more normal skin type, and therefore dimethicone, like I said, is an excellent emollient for those of you who have more normal to even oily skin type. So for the body, if you are really looking for something that is very lightweight, try the gel lotion. A quick word about the texture of those two. This one is described as a milk. Actually, it is closer to a light emulsion, so it really spreads very easily. Again, this is something that I love, especially for the body. If you are someone that likes a lighter texture, try the milk. Again, the gel lotion also, it comes as a gel, but again, it is very thin and so pleasant to use, and it dries also even faster than the moisture milk. So now let's move on to face product, because if this is Japanese brand, it is with this philosophy that just after cleansing you use some types of toner slash essence slash lotion, whatever the name. Then you use a moisturizing milk and then a moisturizer. The lotion, because I think in Japan they call it a lotion, but you can call it, like I said, a toner or an essence, whatever the name. I have the Moisture Lotion 3 Enriched. This one is very liquidy. The main humectant that you will find in this one is glycerin. Then you have the extract from eucalyptus. So like I said in the beginning, that supposedly promote the synthesis of our ceramide. And you also find allantoin, which is an excellent ingredient to calm down the skin. So the main ingredient here is simply glycerin, but it works so nice. And what I like about it is that you have almost a powdery finish to it. Another thing that I love about it is that it is 100% hyaluronic acid free. From time to time, hyaluronic acid can peel on certain skin type and in certain condition. If this is something that happens to you, try this one. The other product is the Moisture Face Milk. So the formula is a little bit different from the Moisture Milk for the body. So this one, again, very simple. First ingredient, you have water, very classic. Then you find glycerin. And then, this is what I love, you find the pseudo ceramide. Love this. And then you find squalane. There is also cholesterol. The texture also is very nice, very liquidy, very runny, but again, so efficient. So what I love about this texture is that you can apply a little bit when you don't need a lot of moisture. So typically in the morning, a very light coat, and then you are going to use your moisturizer. But at the same time, in the evening, I always encourage you to increase the moisturizer, and in that case you'd simply buy more milk and then more moisturizer. It is as simple as that. So it helps to customize your own skincare routine every time. So the last two products that I'm going to show you is the Intensive Moisture Cream over here and the Wrinkle Moisture Essence. The main difference between those two moisturizers is that this one is definitely targeted for those of you who have normal to dry skin type, or if you are living in a country where it is very dry because it is winter, for example, or a summer without any moist in the air, the cream will be for you. If you have more oily skin type, the essence will be better. So what is the difference in terms of ingredients? So the cream has glycerin, and again, as the third ingredient, you find the pseudo ceramide. Again, it is mind-blowing because when you are looking at almost all formula, you find those damn ceramides when they are here only in the end of the formula, which is not the case of this one. So this is probably the main emollient in this one, and this will really change your skin, especially if you have drier skin type. You also find squalane in this one, and the difference between the essence, like I said, is definitely more lightweight. I think that this one again contains also this ceramide, but probably at a lower concentration, but it contains glycerin, similar to the cream and all the product actually. And then you find the dimethicone as a main emollient. So in terms of texture, the cream is more of a cream slash gel that turns into a lotion that is not too runny, while the essence is more of a gel that turns into almost a watery gel, I would say. It is very pleasant to use. What you can do is to use the essence in the morning, especially if you are using a sunscreen that is very emollient, which happens a lot. And in the evening, you can use the cream. So the difference between Hada Labo and Curel, first of all, it's that Curel use this ceramide. So therefore, if you have very dry skin, definitely it would be better to opt for Curel. There's also a difference in terms of price point. Of course, Hada Labo is definitely more affordable than Curel. Also, if you have a problem with hyaluronic acid, because it tends to peel a lot on you, try Curel. But Curel is an amazing brand. So comment down below and tell me if you have any question regarding this product, of course. If you want me to do a full video where I can show you how to use this product or to incorporate them into an anti-aging routine, for example. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Cyril Laurent. You should definitely check my Instagram because I have a lot of short skincare review and tips and etc., especially in my stories. I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Au revoir.